Jet lag is hazardous to your health. And even if you don't travel, I guarantee you've experienced jet lag anyway. We call it social jet lag. It's when you wake up at a normal time and go to bed at a regular time throughout your week, but then the weekend rolls around and Friday night, you're staying up super late. Saturday night, you do the same thing. Sunday, you sleep in. And then because your circadian rhythm is all messed up, Sunday night rolls around and you can't go to bed early. You just can't seem to fall asleep. And so Monday morning, you wake up tired with brain fog. Your mental health is down the drain. Your physical performance is a little bit worse. And you just don't feel as good. By the time Friday rolls around, when you finally readjusted again, you do it all over. And this is going to cause significant damage to your health long term because you are out of sync with the natural cycles of light and darkness, or rather day and night. What are some of the things that influence this? Well, light. It tells your body when you should be awake, when you should be asleep. It could be when you're eating. You know, your meal times will actually also influence your circadian rhythm. And then, what are you doing during those times? Are you exercising really late at night? Are you sleeping in the mornings? These things will influence your circadian rhythm. So what are some of the consequences of chronic social jet lag? Well, you're going to disrupt your hormone production. So for example, you need melatonin at night to help you fall asleep. And if you're staying up late, watching TV, or out with friends drinking alcohol, you're going to disrupt that melatonin production. In the mornings, you have a natural rise in cortisol and adrenaline to help you wake up. And if those are out of sync, again, you're going to feel like you don't have enough energy throughout the day. That's not even including things like a suppressed immune system, increased risk of disease, mental health issues, reduced metabolism. You know, you're going to increase your insulin sensitivity and make it harder to lose weight, to gain muscle, to be metabolically healthy. Hormone disruption literally affects everything, and that's downstream of circadian disruption. I'm not saying you can't enjoy your life. Sometimes you don't have time to fit in your social time other than on a Saturday night. But I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to just look at your behaviors a little bit more consciously and understand whether, if you are suffering from any chronic health disease or issues with your health in general, that you might want to take a look at your circadian health, at whether you're causing damage through social jet lag. I'm going to share with you a few tips that you can use to incrementally improve your circadian health and reduce social jet lag. Number one, you want to be consistent with your waking times as much as possible. So even if you are going to stay up late on a Friday night, that's okay. Just try not to stay up too late and try not to sleep in too late into the morning. Try to be as consistent as possible because your body loves consistency. The second thing is you want to limit your blue light exposure at night, because isolated blue light at night is giving your body the wrong signals of when to be awake. And that might cause issues with sleeping, that might cause issues with insulin, and all sorts of other health problems. And related to that is my last point, which is try to have a wind down routine at night before you go to bed. So this could be anything that down-regulates your nervous system, like breath work, reading, meditation, journaling. These things will help you fall asleep a little bit more easily and get you out of that stressful wakefulness state that you're probably in if you are staying up late. So again, I'm not saying you have to live a perfect life and be a robot, but if you are suffering from chronic health disease, if you are experiencing issues like problems with anxiety, stress, weight loss, you might want to take a look at your social jet lag habits. And if you feel like you're really out of sync with your body, well, that's where a bigger intervention is required with something like float therapy. A lot of people come in because it helps them improve their sleep, it gets them away from blue light exposure, and it resets their circadian rhythm, especially after they've done some international travel. So if you feel like you need a total nervous system reset, you can find a link below to get your first time float offer if you've never floated before with us. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.